Alright, well, today we're going to start with making some of these little tentalones or dentalones. They are the little triangle pieces that hold the top of the guitar to the sides. You glue one part to the side and one part to the top and set them in when you're trying to glue the top one. My method for doing this is take a piece of wood like I've got sitting back here behind me, just like this, and I mark a line a little bit farther than a 1/4 inch in from the edge. That's my starting point. And I take a saw and I then cut this line all the way down, starting like this, all the way down. I just make sure it's a straight cut. So that's the first step I do. My second step after that is then to take that board and plane my cut edge so that it is flat. And once I've done that, then I move on to then cutting it in even sections, little rectangles. And I do that with a different saw, a shorter saw in a miter box. And then I take a chisel like this one. This is my inch chisel, and I set it down on top of each one of those little rectangles, and I hit it with a hammer or a mallet until I have broken them all into triangles. And so that's my method for making dentalones. You need about 150 or so to glue a top to the back and sides. Alright, so here I am. I'm almost done with getting this piece off of here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that up, and then I'll show you the next step of the process. Alright. I know, thank you. Shh. What? Go play. So next step here is to now plane this. I am not talking to you. To make my cut edge nice and flat. This is not the most optimal way, but it is the way that I have and know how. Alright. This is my number 5 plane. And that should pretty much do it. I've got a little bit here that needs to be adjusted some more. So. And there we have it. So now we're all nice and flat and smooth, and all of the edges are square. All right, so like I said, the last step is then to cut the pieces down nice and even and rectangular. And so I have this little jig, and I really use this jig when I'm cutting frets, but it serves a second purpose. Okay, and I can't get my little things out of here, so go by, how did I do it the last time? Probably with my chisel. Just may not be able to put those back down there, that's all. There we go. Different ways that people do this. This is just my method. Alright, and that puts the miter box down. I've got a couple of lines marked on here where all I have to do is set this up where the marked line is and then cut along that spot. So I'll just cut off a few of these and then show you how I then split them. The idea here is that I'm making uniform sizes. So now I have some uniform rectangles. They're all exactly the same. There's only 3 of them here, but you get the idea. Alright, so next step, and let me get you just a little bit closer. Just bring you over a little bit. And show you how I do this. So now I've set it up here. I'm going to take my chisel and I'm going to put it on both corners, catty corner of each other long ways, and then I take my mallet and a gentle wrap, and now I have 2 of those dentalones. And so you do this another 100 times and we've got enough for a guitar top.